Husker Legends collectible cups featuring Tom Osborne, John Cook, and some of your favorite Huskers. For every cup sold, 50 cents goes to teammates. Show your Big Red pride by getting all 4 of these collectible cups at Amigos.
This is Tom Osborne with the Teammates Mentoring Program. We have students on the waiting list for a mentor, and we want you to join the team. Learn more about mentoring and support teammates by visiting Amigos.
An overdose can happen in front of you and you might not realize it. Blue lips, slowed breathing, pinpoint pupils, choking sounds, unresponsive to touch or sounds. These signs aren't always obvious, but they can be deadly. Knowing what to do could save your friend, your neighbor, your child. Learn more by visiting myhealthymind.crediblemmind.com so you can be ready before it happens. This message is funded in part by the CDC OD2A grant.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
It's time to go one-on-one with DP. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here is your host, Derek Pearson, brought to you by Canopy Street Market.
Boom. Thursday night live on The Ticket. Thursday Night Live. If you're on the stream, it's because the Cowboys and Eagles are going at it on the brick and mortar. Dallas leads 14-7. We'll carry you through. Right. It's already gotten weird. It's already gotten weird because you've had 2 fights. You've had an ejection. The number one.
We got ejected. I missed all this.
Carter. The Eagles had him on the kickoff team. And the opening play, he hit somebody out of bounds, got ejected. The number one, that's his number one guy.
Wow.
And this is the kind of bizarre, like it's letting you know that this NFL season is just, it started drinking and it's just going to stay that way. 402-464-5685. If you want to be a part of what we're doing, hit us up. Peter Kobelt, Husker Tennis will bring in. We'll talk, man, we got to talk his head off because it's a big weekend. In Nebraska, it's a big weekend in Lincoln. Recruits are in town. There's tons of stories, and it helps measure. You get to see this thing from a different perspective, Coach. First of all, welcome and thank you for doing this. Appreciate it.
Always, DP.
Yeah. So you walk in, there's a national champion and a 2-time All-American just kind of hanging out, getting grub, after they do their show.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get to see the involvement in what we're really trying to do here, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like you want people to feel comfortable, come tell your stories, introduce your people and otherwise. But you're in the athletic program and you get to see, like you get to tell people, you know what? This program makes national champions. It makes Olympians. It makes multiple time All-Americans. Before those guys went on air, Axelina Johansson from track and field.
Mm-hmm.
She's an Olympian, national champion shot putter. And she's here with Emma Spence, who was a 2-time Canadian Olympian in gymnast, right? And you say, that's the Husker standard now. That's what y'all, right? And it should help you recruit.
100%. I mean, Nebraska's killing it right now. So, yeah, but that's what we're trying to aspire to with the men's tennis programs. The same deal. So it takes time, and we're working on it day by day. But when you're rubbing elbows and at the training table here, down at the radio station, walking around town, it's pretty cool, man.
It's interesting to watch because we had some mill coffee drinkers hanging out towards the end of the day shift, and they said, this is weird. It's all athletes and coaches. And I said, well, why is that weird? And he says, well, we normally don't have access to that. And then it hit them. This is why you do it.
Sure.
This is why you do it. And then they said the thing that I find probably the most interesting. But they're all good people. I think that people miss that y'all are going to have the success you're having because you're doing one, the coaches are good people. The coaches are good people. And then you're recruiting good kids. Like you're not, Matt Rule said, I don't necessarily need to recruit the best player. I need to recruit the best person. Is that true? Is that true for Nebraska tennis that, yes, you want to create All-Americans, but you want the best young men?
100%. I mean, I think like I said before, how you do one thing is how you do everything. How you greet the waiter at the restaurant, is how tells a lot about the character of a person, or, that's just an example. But yeah, I mean, Nebraska is a special place. I've said it one time, I'll say it a million more times because it's the truth. So, and when these recruits come in and they sign and they commit to Nebraska, they're committing to more than just me and the guys in the locker room. They're committing to everyone over at the inside of the academics department, all of life skills, all the other student athletes and coaches and programs here. So it's important that when they come in, they're representing Nebraska the right way and what's already been built here, and being continued to being built. So I think there's all that. And then, like when, if whoever does come for a coffee here down at the ticket, we're all just normal people. We're just another person. Come up and say hi, introduce yourself, whether it's me or one of the guys in the team or someone on our staff. We're just another person. And we have a lot that we can relate to. So,
well, not everybody's played the U.S. Open.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah,
but
you and I could walk down the street. They will look at us for different reasons, sir.
Sure,
it is a different deal. But that again is the beauty of it. Is that I think unassuming is the word I would use. In that what you're doing is epic, but you're not treating it as such. You're acting like, you know what, this is just the mission and the purpose. And as Mark Manning says, don't make anything bigger than it really is, because otherwise you lose perspective. You are creating the next generation of leaders in this community. Like in the tennis program, look, that travels forever. Tennis players, you never put the sport down. Like
nope.
It's a part of your life and part of your makeup. So if I asked you to, give me the characteristics of a lifetime tennis player.
Lifetime tennis player is healthy. Tennis is the healthiest sport on planet Earth. If you picked one sport to play that would help your overall health, tennis is number one. It shaves 10 years, or it adds 10 years to your life expectancy.
Harrison, you paying attention?
Yeah,
to
that's
this is for you. This is for you. I'm done. I'm out of the game. This is for you.
It's factual. Something about seeing the ball, the coordination, obviously the endurance, the aerobic part to it, but and then there's the sense of community. Tennis is it's a strong community here in Lincoln's. I've noticed the same thing. It's not the biggest community, but it's a very strong one. It's very close knit. The people here care and they love tennis, whether it's at Genesis Health Clubs or Woods Tennis Center or some of the other country clubs in town. Like everybody knows everybody, and they all care about each other. They all want to see everyone do well, and the same goes for our programs, both men's and women's. The community really cares. So I would say if you're one of the best characteristics for tennis is just it's a sport that you can play for the rest of your life, and it's going to keep you healthy and keep you engaged with the community.
So Harrison was a multiple sport athlete.
Oh yeah,
in high school.
C2, yeah, they better be.
What'd you play?
I did basketball, track, football, and then like a week of cross country before I quit. Went back to football.
I don't blame you.
I'm going to send him down there to one of your practices.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, we're going to send a camera crew.
I'll play a little bit of tennis.
Can you think you can make him into a reasonable athlete again?
I can
Decent.
DP. I'll put whatever on it. Give me 10 minutes, and I'll have him on the ground panting, gasping for air.
Okay, so would of your worst server on your team, could he return 1 of 10 serves?
There's no shot. I'll tell you. No.
No,
Division 1, Power 4. I guess I wonder what that jump
a
looks
return
like.
is just putting it in the court, man. Doesn't have to be like Djokovic. Can you just tap it in? You know,
Yeah, I can put my racket out there
Tap
and tap it.
it. Tap it in.
little Happy Gilmore there.
Yeah.
But I bet you your first go at it, maybe not. But the second time you'll catch it. If you're an athlete, you usually catch on to things quick. So
All right.
I bet you once you understand what you're doing, you'll be able to catch it.
Now you see here, you see the frame. Right?
Yeah, good frame, good athlete.
So you what's the MPH on your top, your first serve, your top notch? Hey, let me chase you out of here.
For me,
Yeah.
back in the day,
Now
I think I could. Back in the day, I think I could have hit it like 140 miles an hour.
he said that. So there were 3 numbers in that. There were 3. There were 3 numbers, Harrison. Have you ever done anything at 100 plus? Anything?
No, 100 steps.
Ever? Ever? 100? He said 140. What do you think you can deliver right now?
I could do 125, maybe 130 if I warmed up and got the body right.
I'm going to find some sponsors just to have you serve at him like 5 times.
Yeah, we play this game every now and then called Butts Up, too. So whoever loses has to, you turn around and you stick your butt out and someone takes a serve at you. So
I'll get one.
That one might be fun too.
I gotta get one.
I'm sending you down. Look, see, and this is love. This is love because I wouldn't ask him to go down there and wrestle with AJ Ferrari because
tough.
Well, you want me to live?
Yeah, like
At least you got to find another weeknight host if you do that.
Right.
I won't be coming back.
You're gonna have to find something else. But what's the difference? What's the mile per hour difference between your men and the women in the tennis program? First serve.
I would say that if out of all the differences between men's and women's tennis, the serve is probably the biggest difference.
Okay.
So on average, on our team, our guys are probably hitting between 115 and maybe 125 at the. That's probably the high range for us right now, and the women's team is probably around 100 to 110.
That's still pretty impressive. Like you.
So no, yeah, they hit it hard. That's for sure. But the I don't know what it is, but the serve on the men's side, if you watch the U.S. Open, you have some guys like Ben Shelton who's hitting it like 150, 155.
Is he the biggest server in the game?
He's probably the biggest server in the game right now. And then, on the women's side, you might have a few that are hitting, Sabalenka might be in that 120-ish range.
What was Serena and Venus hitting at?
125, maybe closer to 130.
Yeah.
Serena got into the 130s maybe.
Can I ask you, what are your thoughts on watching Venus play doubles?
So cool.
Right?
It was a shame because I was just in New York recruiting at the Open, and she was playing doubles, but she was on a court. My badge wouldn't let me in. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me! Let me in! You don't understand." And might not ever see her play again. But I think they make the quarterfinals or the round of 16. I think
they made the quarters.
Her and the Canadian girl. So,
yeah.
Super cool. Obviously, anytime a legend of the game. One of the greats.
What would happen if Serena said, Venus, let's play doubles together at a major? What do you think? Can that happen?
Sure. Why not?
Right? I mean, I'm not just fanboying in that I think that the ratings, it would be hard to find a men's matchup outside of the top 16 that would draw the ratings that Venus and Serena playing doubles against anybody, right?
I would think it might be the highest rated event of the whole tournament,
right?
one of the biggest icons in tennis history. I mean,
Can that work?
yeah, I would have. There's this thing where once you're done playing, if you officially retire, there's like some paperwork you fill out and stuff. So I don't know. You never really know what they fill out or what they don't fill out. Apparently, Venus never filled it out, but apparently there's paperwork that you fill out, and if you do sign that retirement paperwork, I guess it's a little trickier to come back. But I don't know. I would assume if Serena wants to come back, you might be able to
bypass some.
You might be able to do something.
Some red tape.
Just shred that paper.
There's far disappear. There's far less red tape than that. I also find it interesting, and this is in that time that, of course, you had Coco versus Osaka, and then, but the narrative is what's intrigued me. Naomi Osaka's 27.
Yep.
And they talk about like she's retired from like she's 40, and she's recapturing her youth.
Well, I think she just had a baby, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was.
I think she just had a baby. I'm not 100% sure, but I think she's coming back from that, and I think she's already won the U.S. Open twice. So now she's in the semifinals.
She's in the semis.
She's back in the semifinals, but I mean,
Anisimova, she and Anisimova play later. Sabalenka is currently up 5-4 third set
on
Pegula.
Pegula, okay.
Yeah,
wow, all right.
Pegula won first set 6-4. Sabalenka 6-3, and then 5-4.
A lot of good TV on tonight, guys. Between Thursday Night Football and the U.S. Open,
and the local Royals fans are mad at us for not broadcasting the Royals. Shout out Dan Swanson. We do love you. We just can't carry everything all the time. And so I will give the update. The Royals were down 3-2.
Yeah, they're about to go under 500 if they don't pick it up.
Stop that, Harrison Arns. Stop it.
Sorry, they're already under. They will be at 500. My apologies. They are 70-69.
They're down 3-2 against the Angels in the seventh inning. Of course, the Mariners aren't playing today. Rangers aren't playing today. So they have a chance to just pick up a half game. They're 3 games back of a wild card.
Harrison, can you tell me how the Reds are doing?
Yeah,
I feel like I've had the same conversation you're having about the Royals right now. Sounds like every year with the Reds.
Yeah, and I don't understand why the Reds aren't. Okay, so your shortstop talent is unique. He's a unicorn.
Yep.
So what's keeping the Reds from being the Reds of old? Money?
I don't know. Baseball is one of the sports I don't know as much about. Obviously, there's no salary cap, and there's it's hard to hold on to your best player when the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Dodgers come knocking and they want to give them this mega deal. The Reds are never going to be able to do that. So it's almost like you want like a B tier superstar that some of these big teams don't want. So if you have a unique player like that at shortstop, it's almost like, I don't know.
6'6". And there's a thing that used to happen back in the day. The guy that comes to mind is Chip Hooper.
Okay.
So Chip Hooper was a baseball player as a kid. Grew to be 6'6", 6'7". Great height. Caught the wave in tennis. And they were trying to figure out that somebody that threw 90 miles an hour in baseball, that his serve would be somewhere around 140, 150. And Chip Hooper lived on his serve, but he couldn't master the backhand. But it was always a story because then they started doing science. They were trying to talk science that the same arm movements, the same muscle groups that excel, that if you are a major league pitcher or somebody that can throw a baseball at 90 miles an hour, it also translates and correlates to you having elite level tennis serve. And Hooper did. He just couldn't figure out the rest of the game.
Sounds about right. Sounds awfully familiar,
right? Like that's the thing. Okay, Sabalenka she advances to the final. She wins.
She won. She beat Pegula.
She beat Pegula 6-4 third set. So,
wow, great match.
So it's there, and it's because it's New York. I'm also finding it crazy that Coco is 19. How old is Coco golf?
Is she 20? Is she 20 or 21 now? I'm not sure.
And So did you catch the McEnroe conversation? His comments that she's worth $37 million. So
McEnroe's a guy that I didn't hear those comments, but he always has a lot of comments.
21, by the way.
She's 21.
21. That's what I thought.
She's 21. And the fact that it's McEnroe coming at it, is that the old man get off my lawn sort of vibe that he's upset over how much money young people are making in tennis since he didn't make that amount of money?
I don't know. I think he's I think a lot of the commentary and the sports shows that you watch, they're trying to keep the eyes on what's going on. So McEnroe's a polarizing figure, and he's not afraid to speak his mind. So I don't know what he's always got interesting remarks. He's obviously one of America's best players ever.
Yeah,
degree from Stanford. So I'm sure he thinks
he's
high live himself,
smarter than everybody else.
Which is great. But yeah, I mean, times have changed. But I'm a big believer. If you give McEnroe, if he was growing up in today's world, I think he'd be just as successful as he was then. I think those elite competitors are just elite competitors, and they can pass the test of time. But I don't know what I didn't hear what the comments were, what he said.
Yeah,
but
she's worth the fact that she should be happier because she's rich.
Money. That's not what money does. So
say that.
It's not what money does.
Say that. We'll go to break. We'll come back. I'm gonna stay there in that lane because I want to ask Peter to come up with his best American players, like the people that just for American players. McEnroe's in the conversation. Connors, we can go through it. Agassi,
okay.
Courier, Sampras. I need to know Ash. Let's take it back in time. Stan Smith. Let's go back and let's create the American players, the icons, because the game was formed on these players.
Yep.
And I think America, in order for it to determine its interest in tennis, it is based purely on American success. And so we need to figure out what's going on.
We got to get it going.
Peter Kobelt, Husker Tennis. We'll be right back.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Rollouts have been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Rollouts will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Rollouts make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloff.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Rolloff, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, brought to you by Canopy Street Market on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Yeah, Sabalink, she's still on court celebrating. She's hitting tennis ball.
As she should.
She's hitting tennis balls to the crowd, celebrating. She advances. And now Naomi Osaka's up next. That's good for the game. The Royals have tied the game, Harrison Arms, 3-3 as they head to the eighth inning in Kansas City. They're at the K. Opportunity for the Royals to pull within 2.5 wild card spot. So
good, very close to playing for pride.
We stop that, all right, sir.
I'll leave it alone.
Stop that, sir. The Cowboys leading 17-14. 17-14, but the Eagles are on the drive. Eagles at 26-yard line. And yes, FCC, I'm not doing play-by-play. Just so you Peter Kobelt, Husker tennis. You got a big week. We'll get to the American Mount Rushmore, et cetera. But you've got some recruits coming in as well. What's this weekend mean for you? How big and important it is? What's the crazy schedule you got?
Yeah, I mean, we got a really big recruit coming in. One of Japan's best players. He just came from the U.S. Open. He qualified and won his first round. Probably one of our biggest recruits, if not the biggest recruit we've had come on campus since I've been here. So that's exciting. I think it's great for our program to have guys like that coming in. I think one of our biggest challenges is just getting guys to come and see what we have here. And now that I think that we're obviously we're getting them on campus. So I think once he's here, he's really going to enjoy what he sees. He's going to see a football game. He's going to go stop by a basketball practice. You might even swing by here. We'll see.
We will be here, sir. We will be here. Lights on, mics on.
Come for a coffee and say hi.
coffee, a few hand high fives along the way, let them know. It's always interesting because all the coaches have talked about this weekend and how important it is, again, back in school, some normalcy. How long does it take you guys to get back in routine?
Yeah, well, it's always different every year. We got, for our team this year, we got 5 returners. We have 3 new guys. We have a new guy coming in the spring too. So right now it's kind of an acclimation period in terms of, the old guys coming back, seeing what kind of shape they're in, seeing where they're at with everything. They've all came back and been ready to go, which is great. And then, introducing the new guys to kind of what we do. So it takes time, but I'm a big believer from day one. You're right. You're on them right away. So they learn quick and they know what the expectations are quick. And, we can start working on some of the other things. But if you don't take care of the basic stuff and address some of the basic things straight away from the beginning, I think you get off to the wrong step. So
what are the first things you need to get hands on? Like what is it time management? Is it academic preparedness? Is it getting back in shape? What's the thing you have to go, okay, everybody listen, we're going to start with this. What's the focus?
Well, we sit down and we have a team, opening meeting, and we talk about everything. We go through the handbook. We do all the talk. We have a big group session where we talk about what we want to do this year, some of the goals. We try not to set any numerical goals. We try and for me, it's all about maximizing who we are each and every day. And if we do that, whatever number's next to our name is going to be the right one. So we want to win the Big Ten. We want to win a national title. We can't do that today, but we can not do that. There's things that we do every day where we're taking a step in that direction or we're not. So setting the standard right away is important. Understanding that, they're more than just an athlete here. You're a student athlete. You're responsible for your academics. You're responsible for your community service. You're responsible for your relationships with the rest of the student athletes and faculty that you come across on campus. So, we do a lot of this through the recruiting process, and then once they're all here, we go. So, right now we're in this 8-hour week stuff. So we can only practice with them for 4 hours throughout the entire week, which makes things a little difficult. So, for the time that we're on the court, I tell the guys, have your water bottle filled before practice, and there's no time to stop and sit down and talk. We're going. So it's go until that timer stops, and then we got to get off the court. So
are you alternating days? How do you break down the 4 hours?
Yeah, we do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we had Labor Day off this week. So we're doing Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we're doing an hour a day, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for our 4 hours, and then they'll be in the gym with our strength coach the other 4 hours of the week. So,
and then you have the academic advisors and people in place to help them adjust and adapt. How much time is focused on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's we don't mandate study table hours. We if they do come into school with some red flags on the academic side, we obviously monitor that. But the men's tennis team has won the highest GPA award out of all the sports 3 out of the last 5 years. So our guys have done a really good job, academically, and that's obviously the standard here, and obviously the guys that we have coming in understand that. But a lot of it is just because of the resources that we have and amazing academic advisors and tutors.
Harrison, you hear how he just casually threw that academic success?
Yeah, that's cool.
How is that not the lead? That should be on the t-shirt.
I was talking to Julian and Caleb about that because the bowlers I know were always in that running too. They always try to give that one, and I think both those guys had like 3.9 and a 4.0. Gee, that's a small roster. So
yeah, I mean the golfers are up there, tracking or
rifle
cross country up there, but for men's tennis, we've 3 out of the last 5 years we've won the team GPA award.
That has to go above the logo, right?
It should, yeah.
Right? Like, listen,
We're also trying to win some trophies on the court too. So.
Well, but I mean, I think the pride thing certainly plays into it, man. You got to be proud of that.
100%.
That's crazy. It's like, wait a minute, let's get this in. All right, let's go through this thing because, it's U.S. Open, and somebody got mad at me this week during the daytime because I said this is our national championship. This is our national tennis championship.
Yep.
Right? I'm not wrong in that.
U.S. Open is our national championship. Yep.
Who got mad?
Oh, we had a texter that
Jim Bob from somewhere.
And I'm not giving him credit right now.
Fair enough.
Right, because he was wrong anyway.
Yeah.
And I may have blocked him. I'm not sure. He may never text ever again.
YouTube stream, maybe.
Oh, yeah, he'll come out on some stuff. Yeah, that's the Peter. So we have rules of engagement, right? And sometimes you get people that they're either new to the text line or they're just having a really bad day. And and then they just get on here, and it's like, my thing is the text line is for you to give your opinion, or your facts.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how you feel, not criticize what somebody just said. But every now and then, somebody comes along who just, again, they're having a bad day, and I just went, okay, so there's a couple of ways to handle this. I can read it and just absolutely shred you on air. 2, I can ignore it. 3, I'll shred you and then block you so that not only do you feel bad, but you can't respond after I've shredded you. But I try never to do those things. I try to just go, okay, you're just having a bad day. And that's usually what happens. They'll tell you the next time, hey, DP, I'm sorry for what I said last week.
Sure, yeah.
But it happens way too often.
Hey, comes with the territory.
Wait, it really is. That thick skin. This text line has made me emotionally mature.
I don't know how Skip Bayless does it. For some of the stuff he says,
He doesn't read it.
Who's that?
He doesn't. Skip
That's
Bayless.
a lot of media to avoid.
Who's the SEC homer?
Oh, Feinbaum.
Feinbaum.
Yeah.
Oh, he certainly doesn't read.
I would love to see his messages on his board.
Oh, he can't. I mean, and it depends on the structure and the organization. But so the company that I was with in Salt Lake City, they would tell you never read the negative comments. Never. In DC, they would tell you always read the negative comments. It's great radio. And so it depends on your company. Like if you've got a Disney company, they will tell you, play along. But if it's a ratings monster, read the negative.
Sure.
Right? Because the angry people will rally and you'll get more. And then the people who aren't negative will come to defend you, but they will be loud in defending you. And you go, I don't want to work that hard about it. I just want to hit block and let them talk to themselves. Like I want them just yell at the clouds.
You know what's great about all this, DP?
Yeah.
Is you're the boss, man. You get to decide.
And that's the part, like I swore I was never going to say that. Like, I don't care.
Sure.
But then every now and then I will say to people, listen, if you don't like what I said, call my boss.
Sure.
I'm sure he'll be willing to listen. Just go ahead, right? Let's talk America, because again, the value system that's set on this thing, America moves at the rate and vibrancy of its greatest players, its current great players. So let's start with the best American players currently. Give me in the men's game, who are the top 4?
The best Americans currently. You're gonna have Taylor Fritz. He's probably number 1 right now just because of how consistent he's been.
Okay.
He's probably the closest to knocking on the door to beating some of these big time guys. I think we have a college graduate, Ben Shelton, who physically and mentally has what it takes. He's got the game to beat anybody on his day, and he's got the moxie to do it too. I think. You have Tommy Paul. I think he's probably the number 4. He's been a bit banged up the last couple months, and he hasn't had a great summer. But I could see him winning a Grand Slam at some point. And then the next
There's
American.
one more in the top 20.
Francis Tiafoe.
Yeah,
I think.
it is.
Well, he's my favorite because he's cool. He's him and I are close. Like, he's a good dude, and he's got a real humble story, humble beginnings. His dad was a janitor at a local club in Maryland, College Park, Maryland, where he grew up, and his family lived upstairs in like the little attic, and
I've played on that court.
Yeah, so
I've
everything
played on
he does, man, is unbelievable. His story is unbelievable. He's doing way more than just playing tennis. He's impacting a ton of people in the community, in the tennis community. So Francis, I'm a big fan of Francis Tiafoe. That's for sure.
He is in DC, and I have some tennis pros in that area who one coaches at Maryland, one coaches at George Mason, one at GW, and they get together. And what Francis does for them, fundraising, he signs everything.
Oh yeah.
For their auctions, he shows up at the
big smile on his face, always laughing, never catch him in a bad mood.
And you're right. The word that they use most about him is humble.
Sure.
That he is just humble. He's gracious. He's happy to be there. Often intrigued by the fact that people pay attention to him playing tennis. Like, he's
amazing. Yeah,
he's everything. Great. He's everything. They said, all right, we'll go to break. We'll get his all-time greatest American men's players, and then we may end up, because I need to ask that question: why are the women always having more success in tennis? Why are the American women always having more success than the men? We need to figure that out, Coach. We'll get the answer when we come back.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade for this year's harvest. Plus, you could save even more with interest rates starting as low as 1.9% on select units. Low interest rates combined with our huge discounts, there's not a better time to buy. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change anytime without notice.
Hey fans, there's more winning at Amigos with the VIP Game Day giveaway. Every app scan is your chance to win premium tickets to a Nebraska football, basketball, and volleyball game, along with exclusive game day perks. And when Nebraska goes to a bowl, the winner also gets 2 tickets, lodging, and airfare to the bowl game. Weekly semifinalists will win free food for a year. Go Big Red. Eat at Amigos and enter to win.
Amigos is celebrating 45 years with exclusive Nebraska Legends collectible cups featuring Tom Osborne, John Cook, and some of your favorite Huskers. For every cup sold, 50 cents goes to teammates. Show your Big Red pride by getting all 4 of these collectible cups at Amigos.
This is Tom Osborne with the Teammates Mentoring Program. We have students on the waiting list for a mentor, and we want you to join the team. Learn more about mentoring and support teammates by visiting Amigos.
An overdose can happen in front of you and you might not realize it. Blue lips, slowed breathing, pinpoint pupils, choking sounds, unresponsive to touch or sounds. These signs aren't always obvious, but they can be deadly. Knowing what to do could save your friend, your neighbor, your child. Learn more by visiting myhealthymind.crediblemmind.com so you can be ready before it happens. This message is funded in part by the CDC OD2A grant.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Limitless Male says it's all fun and games until your testosterone plummets. Testosterone levels can start falling as early as age 30 with symptoms like no energy, poor sleep, brain fog, belly fat, muscle loss, and mood swings. If this sounds familiar, get your testosterone checked at Limitless Male. We'll get you back in the game with more strength, energy, and confidence. When you feel this good, you'll wonder why you waited so long to get a free consult at Limitless Male. Get scheduled today.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to SmokingGunJerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, brought to you by Canopy Street Market on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Peter Kobelt, Husker Tennis. He's taking us through, and again, the U.S. Open is advancing. You're getting to the big moments now where legends are made. Harrison Arns, top of the ninth. Royals 4, Angels 3.
All right.
They're alive.
Top of the ninth, but the Angels, 2 outs in the top of the ninth, tying run at second base. So we will keep our eyes to that. Asked Coach Kobelt to do a thing, and so he came up with, and he literally named the 5 American players in the top 20 in the world on the male side. I want to go historically, though, that if we're talking about, an alien lands today and says, Coach Kobelt, if I want to understand American tennis, who are the players I absolutely have to talk about and I have to know? Different styles, different eras, different players. Who would it be?
Yeah, I mean, I think you probably, in terms of success, I'll give you the top 4 for success, but I'll give you 2 honorable mentions. First one's Arthur Ashe.
Mm-hmm.
Changed the game, obviously, with everything going on, the times that he grew up in, and
one of my first sports and human heroes.
For sure, for a young black man growing up
in Richmond, Virginia,
a huge star for someone to look up for or look up to, and you did it the right way. Great tennis player too, fabulous tennis player.
Yep.
Second honorable mention, Stan Smith. If any of you Adidas lovers out there, if you ever got a pair of Stan Smiths, they're named after him.
The classics.
Those are the original tennis shoe.
Mm-hmm.
So you see those going around town. I see people wearing them all the time. I guarantee you, none of them know who Stan Smith is or what he did. Or
Underrated mustache.
The mustache game was better back in the day, that's for sure.
Underrated.
And then I'll give you the 4 best players, Americans of all time. You got to put Pete Sampras on there. You got to put Andre Agassi on there.
Okay.
And then you kind of get into this this group where you have some opinions. I think you have to put McEnroe on there because, you know, him and Borg, when they were doing their thing, that was captivating. You know,
Greatest
that was,
Wimbledon final ever?
Maybe.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Maybe that you have the Federer and Nadal one up there.
Okay.
And probably, you know, those 2 matches are 2 of the best. And then the 4th, you know, I know the other Grand Slam title holders off the top of my head, but you know, you have guys like Michael Chang, you have guys like Jim Courier, Jimmy Connors. I think you can pick out, you know, you probably have to put Jimmy Connors in there. Yeah. He was one of those guys too that changed the game. He was one of the oldest players to win a Grand Slam, I think. You know, kind of around the age of Djokovic, you know, which was, you know, the most amazing thing back in the day. Now it's becoming more normal, but I look at guys that kind of changed the game, and Agassi changed the game. Sampras, they all changed the game in their own ways, and I think that's what makes tennis special. So that's my top 4 right there.
Yeah, they had their list. They had Connors at 4.
Connors at 4. What about the other 3? Was I on?
Well, they went old school because they had Don Budge.
Wow. Okay.
They went back to Budge. Tilden was in the top 10, but you know, again, that's contributions to the game more than anything else, right? That would be contributions to the game, and I think that's fair. So
sure,
you know, we could do that. All right, Coach. Listen, man. Here's what we're gonna do. Saturday, need you to bring your, you know, stop through coffee on us. Harrison, we need to meet. We need to meet the future star. We have to manifest this for Coach. There are things that he can't say that we can say. I've learned that as an outside agent, I can say things.
Hey, I'll take a free coffee anytime. Man.
Right? You know,
I'm a lot. Yeah,
coffee.
Coffee's my thing. So,
what's your prediction for Husker football Saturday?
We already played this game.
What's the score? Give me a score.
They're going 2-0 against the state of Ohio. Easy does it.
State champions. State champions.
I don't know. I think from last week's game to this week's game, I think you'll see a cleaner version of them. I think more confident version. I think you'll maybe see a little bit more from the offensive playbook. You see Dylan maybe get a little more creative and take a few more chances. I think they win 35-38 to 13, something like that. I think we'll see a better version of the team this week for sure.
All right, Coach. Well, we will see you this weekend.
Let's go, baby.
All right, don't go anywhere. Harrison's gonna. He's anxious. We're gonna have a night tonight. Harrison,
to talk about.
DP. Hey man, we're swinging it, Ghost. Let's get it.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our